Gucci YouTube, it's your boy Black Gucci 3. It's my third take on the intro. Back still black with some more Fireballs anime manga content. Don't forget the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash the like button. Share the video with your friends, and let's hop right into the business because you see the discussion for today's topic. So let's see the topic for today's discussion. So let's hop right into the business. Got Boruto chapter 70 dropping very soon, and with all of the buzz going around with this man's code's name, some of the things that have been, in circulations within the last few weeks, not really heavily, but definitely prior to the current arc going on in the Boruto anime, was a code anime only / Kara anime only arc, similar to the car actuation arc that deals with build up for code, for the events that are going down right now in the manga, and some of the car organizations members that have yet to be introduced inside of the Boruto anime. So proper build up and proper introduction leading into those events. I'm not gonna cap, bro. I can see the anime doing a code anime only arc. Normally this would be something that you can theorize or probably would be like, oh, why it would be a good idea, but hands down I believe actually this will be the route they take. Now, as to whether currently in the Boruto anime we understand they're dealing with another Hidden Miss Village arc with the whole pirate arc, I'm not completely caught up to that arc, not on some shit like riding a bandwagon niggas left Boruto, and nah, I just haven't been watching it, and plus I never been put in a position where I got to actually binge watch the Boruto anime. So I'm actually been enjoying like the first 7 episodes of that arc. I fucked with it, and I watched it probably less than a day because I was like, damn, this is what it feels like to binge watch Boruto anime. But anyways, I'm not caught up on the anime. I would not be surprised if we see a code anime only arc, especially after the events of this arc. We understand the general population, the general belief is that this arc isn't good. A lot of people aren't too much big of a fans of this arc. A lot of people feel like it's rushed. A lot of people feel like it's not enough depth for them to even care. A lot of people still want to call it filler. A lot of people want to say it doesn't matter if it's not from the manga. And all of those opinions are very, very much justified, because why? You're entitled to your own fucking opinion. However, let's not act like when anime wants to do their thing, the anime don't do their thing. You feel me, man? I'm just saying that because the car actuation arc was damn near probably, we understand the high moments that Boruto has had, Baruyama, Naruto Sasuke versus Jigen, which I still to this day believe is the best fight, Momoshiki, all of the high moments, but the car actuation arc was probably the best thing that happened to the Boruto anime and series, in terms of, like, it showed us with that arc that they can take things and they can take existing OG characters like my nigga Amui from the Hidden Cloud Village, him and his peoples that was in OG Shippuden and shit like that. They could take existing characters blending in with new characters such as Victor, such as motherfucking Deepa, you know what I'm saying, and make a beautiful ass art. Even having niggas like figures like Orochimaru pull up, nigga Konohamaru, as much as niggas don't like that man's name, but all of these people, and then having Yujino, such an impact that he's had on the Boruto anime and its fandom. It's like, bro, they really did their thing with the car actuation arc. Now, with the developments that have gone this far into the Boruto series as a whole, especially revolving to the manga, after all of these events that are going down right now in the anime, after they get past these events, they make it back to the village. I don't know, this will be the next arc adapted or the next route that they take, but I can see possible solution where it's like in the near future, in the next few months or so, they probably start, implementing hints or more cameos or details that will refer to or that will panel some of the events that are going down in the manga, or that will refer to some of the events that happen post Ishiki arc that haven't happened yet in the anime post Ishiki arc in the anime. So situations like a certain conversation between Boruto and Kawaki, the training session with Team 7 and Sarada as his leader, and a whole lot of things all the way before the current events that we even have going down right now in the manga. I can see them doing a whole lot shit, like building up on the hideout where Code is at possibly right now. What has Code been doing? How are we gonna have situations where we understand characters like from the manga, Ada and Damon? How are we gonna introduce those characters? We already know how Code comes across those characters in the manga. Will there be a arc that shows us, all right, we understand Boros Code had a lot of motherfucking shit going on, you know what I'm saying? So let's expand not just on some similar shit that they did in the car actuation arc when they did expand justifiably on Boros Boro's cult, but in a more sense of like, all right, what was the true reason behind Boro having a whole individual cult that looked at him the similar manner that motherfuckers in the car organization was looking at Jigen, not necessarily everybody, but you know, in the sense of idolizing and being like that type of cult leader. So how did Boro have this whole other society, you know, in a way where it's like, did Jigen really know about it? Did Jigen know anything about it? If Jigen just thought, okay, maybe it's just another way that Boro is in his own way trying to help us towards our ultimate end goal as the car organization. Because that whole cult, that whole organization that Boro had, aside from the stuff that we know, understand right now in the manga, there's a lot more to look into that, especially off of face value, when you're like, well, why the fuck does this man have a whole group of people like around nations, bro, giving this man different nicknames, giving this man all of these stories of how he's coming around saving all of these towns, and now he's the one that could bring everybody closer to the Otsutsuki. Like, there's a whole lot they're gonna build off of, definitely, that they can build off of from Boro's cult. And then Code, because we already have instances in the anime where we've seen Code pull up on some of the hideouts that Boro has his cults at, and we already understand how, you know, Code comes across certain things when he comes across them in the manga, when he pulls up to specific hideouts that are in direct correlation to Boro's cult. So a Code anime only arc can do numbers for the Boruto anime. I'm talking about, like, before we even get to parts where it's deeper and deeper, and to the point where we at right now, where it's like, what the fuck is going on? The interesting aspects that they can take going into the next anime arc. Will it be the next arc after this hit and miss arc? That question is definitely up in the air. Do I see this arc taking place? I ain't gonna say 100% because we never know, but I am 90% sure we will get a Code anime only arc. And I ain't gonna lie, I will be excited. I am going to be excited once we get that. And I feel like in similar instances where we have scenes and cameos of Kawaki before he was technically introduced in the manga, and how they technically introduced him in anime, there was a couple of episodes where we seen, you know, instances of Kawaki where we saw shots of Kawaki. We might have similar instances where we might see shots of new characters that are currently in the Boruto manga right now, or, you know what I'm saying, different mentions of them possibly in a similar manner, where we might even see Cole mentioning, all right, it's time to go pay so-and-so a visit, or go pay so-and-so, you know what I'm saying, it's due, or however they want to go about it. But definitely some cameos, definitely some small introductions that lead into the current events and just lead into how things ultimately ended up playing out in the Boruto manga. Code anime only arc will do numbers, and it's definitely going to do justice. But leave your thoughts below. How do y'all feel like the anime should go about its upcoming arcs, especially after this hit and miss arcs? Do y'all really feel like a Code anime arc would do justice? Do y'all believe it will be on the same tier as a car actuation arc like I believe? And I ain't gonna cap, it might definitely do justice for this nigga Code as a villain and putting his face on the franchise in a Naruto series. Definitely not among the Obitos and Pains, but, you know, a notable figures like in the similar likeness of Deepa and motherfucking Ao, which is crazy as it seems, because we understand Code should definitely be more liked upon those characters. But I ain't gonna cap, the way shit is going right now, Code ain't got no buzz going with his name because he ain't got no achievements to his game. You feel me? My nigga Deepa, my nigga Ao, they did damn.
Hey, can we take a trip to the sky? Show them that our limits too high. Cocoa butter hips on the west side. She said